what's going on, guys? Shane with Lax Zombie Dyes. Took a little break today from dyeing the championship round of the Dyers Cup, and to do a little kickoff video here for lacrosse as one of the craftsmen. This head right here is a little project that will be in their woodshop section once it is complete. I'm going to go ahead and dye it, and I'm sending it up to a no strings attached lacrosse up in the Bay Area. And since both of us are in California, we figured our first head together in the group will be a California themed head. And in doing so, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys little tips and tricks for first time dyers out there or inexperienced dyers who are looking to get better, and how to do a little shading here on your project. So as we wait for the water to heat up, it's about done, we'll go ahead and get this started here. So first project here, doing a little California bear, and you guys will see, pick the vinyl out there. Just a tip for you guys, when you guys do the lacrosse heads, they actually have a very fine texture on them, that when you do this, you need to make sure that you heat up the vinyl really well. And then once you think you have it hot enough, do it 2 more times just to make sure. These heads will be prone to bleeding out a little bit if you are, I would say, a little bit experienced in dealing with heating up the vinyl here. I'm going to go ahead and put the dye in now, and we're going to get this started. Alright guys, here we go. Water is ready to go. Let's go ahead and get started. So what I always like to do is we're going to go ahead and start with the darker color first, and we're going to leave that shade in there as long as we can to get the really dark outline that we want on this bear. Alright, so here we go. So what I'm doing right now, guys, just a little tip here, is the reason I'm going back and forth from my pot over here to this water here. I have some cool water sitting here. I personally always love to make sure that my glue is stays cool. That way it does not get warm, loosen up, and kind of goo up on you. That's where you can actually have some leaks. So just so you know, that's why I'm doing this. So let's go ahead and we'll fast forward until we get this done. Alright guys, so we are done with round 1. And as you can see here, we got a nice dark color here, and we dyed this for about 15 minutes here on the clock. And one thing you got to remember is now we're going to go ahead and peel his second layer off, and the outside color will even get darker. So that's one thing to kind of remember when you're starting to do shades. See if I can get a decent close-up there. Remember that when you're starting to do shades, that you're still, that outside dark color will get darker. We're going to peel this off right now, and then probably go about another 5 minutes here. Alright, let's go ahead and peel the vinyl. Alright guys, peeling the vinyl here. Personally, I always use sharp tweezers. Okay, good to go. And as you can see right there, no bleed whatsoever. So that means we heated up the vinyl really good. That's what we talked about a little bit. And then as you guys can see too, one thing to check when you're dyeing is I personally always leave a little bit of white around here and along with the back side too. And as you can see, if you ever see any color underneath your glue, then you know you have bleed somewhere, and you can either decide at that point to keep going, try and fix it later, or go ahead and stop and just redo the whole thing right there. So let's go ahead and get this in for the second dip. Alright guys, here we are trying to blend in the colors here a little bit, and right now we're about 2 to 3 minutes in, and as you can see, it's looking pretty good right now. There's no time limit on this portion here. It's just when you think the colors look good and they blend in well together is when I'll stop here. So alright guys, here we go. We are done, and there is our little California bear. And once again, this is going to be a California themed head. So I'll go ahead and shoot a picture right here. And that is the final project, guys. Go ahead and check out this head in the wood shop along with many others that's going on right now. All the heads are done up by the Craftsman crew. And happy shopping, guys. Till next time. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, shoot me a DM, or if you'd like something a little further on the information, go ahead and email me, Shane at laxzombiedyes.com. All right, till next time.